Hi, my name is Danny Chung, and I'm a proud member of both the ASCM Inland Empire chapter as well as the CSUSB chapter. I'm pursuing my MBA with a dual focus in global supply chain management and cybersecurity at Cal State San Bernardino. Supply chain management is defined by IBM as the handling of the entire production flow of a good or service, starting from the raw components all the way to delivering the final product to the consumer. A company creates a network of suppliers, which are the links in the chain, that move the product along from the supplier of raw materials to those organizations that deal directly with their users. And there are 5 components in a traditional supply chain, which include planning, sourcing, manufacturing, delivery and logistics, and returning, also known as reverse logistics. Now, looking at the Inland Empire, I strongly believe that the supply chain industry will have a significant impact on the region, be it in jobs or the economy, but most importantly, I believe due to social mobility and the quality of life for the local residents and communities, they will change for the better. Today, the Inland Empire can be considered the mecca for supply chain and logistics. If we look around our backyard, we see miles and miles of warehouses, distribution centers, fulfillment centers, 3PLs, you name it. The Inland Empire is in a strategic location with enormous potential for expansion and growth. If we took a look at the west, we have 2 very large ports, Port of Long Beach and Port of Los Angeles. To put things into perspective, let's take a look at some numbers. For the past 3 years, the Port of Los Angeles alone had an annual average of 9.3 million 20-foot equivalents, or TEUs, with an annual average cargo value of $277 billion. Remember, that's not even counting the Port of Long Beach or the Port of San Diego. That's just the Port of LA. Now, the San Pedro Bay Port Complex, which consists of the Port of LA and the Port of Long Beach, accounts for 74% of the market share for the West Coast and 31% nationally. And guess where a majority of those containers are transported to? That's right, the Inland Empire. Of the millions of ocean freight containers arriving at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, 70% of that are transported to various warehouses in the Inland Empire and then to the rest of the US. From 2013 to 2018, there was 91 million square feet of industrial space added to the Inland Empire. 91 million square feet. Think about that for a second. I don't even know how many football fields that is. And I'm sure there was a whole lot more space added in the last 3 years. Now let's take a look at the bigger picture. A total volume of 598 million tons of freight valued at $1.7 trillion is moved throughout Southern California across the various modes of transportation. That translates to a daily average of 1.6 million tons valued at $4.7 billion. I think you get the idea. There are careers in this field, real careers, analysts, managerial positions, supervisory positions, and so on. And this is a burgeoning industry, with new facilities constantly being constructed and fueled by the growing demand for e-commerce. I would genuinely like to contribute to the advancement of local residents to grow along with this industry. After graduation, I plan on finding ways to get more high school students interested in pursuing a career in the supply chain and logistics sector. This would lead them to professional jobs, or at the very least, make a decent career out of a passion. I find this very rewarding. Now, many organizations are in need of more talent to accommodate their growth, and providing that pipeline of local talent would certainly change the lives of many. I strongly believe that organizations like ASCM can expedite the professional lives of individuals who would like to advance their careers in this field. With a little bit of guidance, the proper education, and the right industry certifications such as CPIM, CSCP, and CLTD, local residents can capitalize on opportunities in high-skilled work, higher-paying jobs, and ultimately a higher quality of life. And this is why I believe that the supply chain industry is so critical to the Inland Empire.